Hello everybody, welcome back to Metroid Prime 3. Yeah, Faceless Kaiju actually beat you to the punch. Speaking of which, hello Faceless, hello Kaiju, and hello Zelda Sheik, glad you could all make it. How are you all doing tonight? And if I recall, all that's left to do, only 4 more pickups left, alright. Not too bad, that's good. I have news for y'all. After Sunday night stream... That's good, Zelda Sheik. Glad to hear it, Kaiju. After Sunday night stream, I looked at the capture card that Nerdy Neo recommended, and I bought it. If it works, it's supposed to show up tomorrow, believe it or not. So if it works, there is every possibility that I will be able to live stream Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out. I'm cutting out? Am I cutting out to all the rest of you too? Okay, Faceless, I think it's something on your end. But yeah, I might be able to live stream Prime 4, which I was not expecting to be able to do. With it being a Prime game, hopefully I'll be able to complete it a lot quicker than I did with Silksong. And hopefully Mina the Hollower doesn't come out so close to it, out of nowhere, that I end up having to stream both games on top of each other. Okay, wrong dock. I also got Prime Hunters, what's it called? I got like the Prime Hack-ish version of Prime Hunters working. So that is also ready to stream when I am able to get around to it. I'm a little excited for that. It's a little jank because all it really does is map the mouse to stylus controls. So it still moves a little jank, but it works, and I can play it. So yeah, I thought we were close to the end of the marathon, but I guess the marathon is not quite over yet, folks. There is at least 1, maybe 2 more games left. Yeah, it's crazy they're not coming after you guys, just chilling out here next to a giant hole.
Most of the troops were called back to the fleet. We stayed behind to guard the landing locations.
Okay, are there items here? There are. Let's see, what do we got in the way of items? Okay, it's the next room. So, a little bit ago, I was reminded of the existence of Gilded Guy and his animations. If you haven't heard of him or seen his stuff before, his work is amazing. My favorite videos are Gilded Guy vs. Bog and Gilded Guy vs. Oxob. The whole deal with him is, way back in my middle school and high school days, there were some animations that started popping up, what the heck? Popping up on YouTube, that were Stickman fights. And they were very, very cool. Very fun to watch, very cool animations. They were simple exercises in animation that got really popular. And they had a whole series called RHG, standing for Rock Hard Gladiators, that was just different animators pitting their stickmen against each other in custom battles, and I think whoever made the more impressive animation won the fight, so to speak. But those haven't been much of a thing for a long time. Hyun's Dojo still does those animations, but a lot of others just kind of broke off and did their own stuff. And then here comes Gilded Guy, kind of revitalizing them a little bit, doing his own fights, and pretty much winning all of them, because his animation is significantly more than just a stick battle. But at the same time, he puts all kinds of story into his work, and his character, the titular Gilded Guy, is inspiring as heck. And yeah, I recommend going and watching that stuff. Of course, I recommend watching all of his work, but I just mentioned my favorites were Oxob and Bog. Where is this item? I've gotten myself lost. I'm probably not even in the right place. Beautiful. Also, the fight with Oxob is just plain inspiring, man. I hear it. It's in there. Somehow. Oh no, it's up there. Okay, how do I get up there? Also, Gilded Guy became popular enough that he actually got his character into Fortnite. I got that skin back when I played Fortnite, and I used it a lot. It's fun. Cool stuff. Okay. That goes in there, so I definitely need to find my way to that pipe. Is it this one? It is. Okay, I'm in here now. How do I get out there? Is there a way to open the top of this? Am I stupid? Why can't I remember how to get this thing? Oh, it's not. I can't even get to that platform from up there. Do I just have to jump from the upper platforms? Have I been really dumb this whole time? I bet that's what it is. I just have to jump over. That was really smooth. Yeah, I just have to get up there and then hop over, probably. Oh, yeah, there's the grapple thing. I don't know why I didn't see that. So, chat, what have y'all been up to lately? how do I get over to that platform is the question. Do I just jump across here and land on the thing? I do. No. No? Okay. Is that a no, or did I screw it up? I forgot I could do that. Why? Why? Reading. I have read over 1,900 book chapters this month. Oh, also I've been playing Where Winds Meet. I've heard about that. I got it. I haven't played it yet. I know next to nothing about it. I hadn't even heard of it until I went to talk to some friends in a Discord server I've been absent from for a bit. And I saw a mention of it, and I'm like, what the heck is this? How? Do I just have to screw attack over there? Yes, I can totally do that. I'm an idiot. What a waste of 10 minutes, man. Give me that. There's guild stuff in that game? Is it open world multiplayer? It looked to me like a Chinese Skyrim or something. Open world single player, open world co-op, and MMO style? Interesting. Right, I need to hit these now. Interesting. I also want to say, for Gilded Guy vs. Bog and Gilded Guy vs. Oxob, the music in those videos is fantastic. Oh, we got the frickin'... We had the mother brain mechanic with that one. Alright, so that's, what, 2 or 3 items down? We got 2 more. There's one there. And one over there. No, down there. Got it. So I need to go to the central landing point after I get the next one. Wait, where is our next item at? It is to the right. Oh, dang it, that's not what I wanted. Do I really have to go into the reactor thing? Oh, wait a minute. Much better shortcut. I didn't realize the mini-map isolated the room I was in. I'm like, wait, where's the next room on those doors? Have I not been to those places? I really hope to see Gilded Guy fight Alpha eventually. Alpha was the original champion of the RHG animations. I'd be kind of baffled if we didn't get that one at some point. Hey there, Saya! How you doing? I hate how there's so many of these things. Forcing me to eat up so much HP just to take them out. Excuse me, sir. What am I doing for Gobble Day? I am going to my grandparents' place and having Thanksgiving with my family. But tomorrow I will be unless something has come up, I will be streaming Overcooked 2 with Nerdy Neo and a friend or two. Okay, so I need to get up there to that spider ball track. I see. Lots of people? Yes. Hello, Orange. How you doing? No? Oh. Orange, I have news! You too, Saya. I bought Nerdy Neo's recommended capture card for the Switch. If all goes well, I very well could be able to stream Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out. This is not what I want. I need to get on the spider ball track. Ah, I need to jump. So yeah, we might get an extra game in this marathon series. Here's just some... Come on, there we go. Some awkward as heck spider ball tracks. Excuse me. I also have gotten Metroid Prime Hunters working with Prime Hack-ish settings, so I will be able to stream that at some point as well. If I can't get Prime 4 working, then I'll probably stream Prime Hunters that day, so that we can explore the origins of Sylix. I was also saying earlier, if you haven't heard of Gilded Guy and his animations, y'all should really look into that dude. He is incredible. Sylix is a rival to Samus that has so far only showed up in Prime Hunters and Federation Force. Which I will not be streaming Federation Force. He doesn't have a lot of presence yet, as you can probably tell by the fact he hasn't shown up in any of these live streams. But he is, in my opinion, one of the coolest characters to come out of Prime Hunters, and he's going to have a slightly bigger role in... at least slightly bigger role in Prime 4, because he showed up in the ads, the promos. And also, at the end of this game is a cutscene showing Sylix's ship taking off after Samus. But yeah, if you want to know more about Sylix, look him up. His name is spelled S-Y-L-U-X. And part of the reason I have been so eager for Prime 4 for the last 18 years is because I really wanted to know more about Sylix. I want to see more of the guy. Yeah, that's right. People who were born when Prime 3 released weren't able to enjoy the sequel until they were already a fully grown adult, There is nobody who can experience both Prime 3 and Prime 4 as childhood games. Or at least the releases of them, of course. They could definitely play both of them as a kid, but nobody could experience the release of both games as a child. Am I even in the right place here? I am! Perfect! Oh, wait, I went too far. I need to look at my mini-map more. I'm not used to needing to do that. Let's see, I believe it's all the way down? Yeah. What's with the sparkle floor? Acid rain. You weren't here a moment ago. Why is it shooting over his head? What the? It was shooting over his head. Why? Why is my beam green? It's the Nova Beam! Look at the cool atomic particle animation. But yeah, the pirate homeworld is covered in acid rain. You need a special kind of suit to avoid taking damage from it, and I have that suit now, which is why I turn orange when I stand under it. You can even see it looks acidic on the visor. It's much more violent splashing compared to the rain. And then the floor is all corroded and charred from it. Seemingly, anyway. It kind of looks more like just jagged solar paneling, but the only places that look like that are places where the rain hits perpetually. But right here, I'm safe. Anyway, going back. How many of you who haven't seen this part of the game yet have recognized that the music currently playing is a cover of the Space Pirate theme from Metroid Zero Mission and Super Metroid? You can't hear the music? Structural analysis complete. Lack of maintenance has left this lift in a state of disrepair. Do you think Prime 4 is going to have motion controls? I know it's going to have motion controls. Alright, I'm going to be quiet for a second to see if you guys can hear the music. In fact, I'll turn it up for you. It shouldn't be that quiet for you. Hold on a minute, now you got me curious. I'm gonna try listening to my own stream. Okay, I had some trouble with Twitch. Let's test this. Back to where it was before. I just realized I was muted. Thank you, Kaiju, for saying something. I hate it when that happens, but at least that wasn't too long. Saya. What I had initially said was, wait, where's the last item? Oh, shoot, I forgot I hadn't collected it yet. And then I commented on how cool it was that we dropped an elevator all the way down the mine shaft. Elevator shaft. And then I got a little turned around for a moment. And now we're here. We now have every single item in the game. So it is officially time to go finish this game. Even with my audio settings visible, sometimes I don't realize that my voice is not being heard. Yeah, we're finishing it! This is the last one. At least that's the plan. I don't remember Phase being all that long. Okay, I just completely looped around, but I can go back around there. Got it. This place is so winding! No wonder these pirates have a hard time fighting Samus. I guess that doesn't really make sense. My point is they're not good at building maps. Then again... they do like building tubes. Oh, it's painful. That's annoying that that thing took so long to break that it started corrupting me. So yeah, the hexagonal lights on Samus's pauldrons, those are part of the hazmat suit thing that I've got going on. Did I get all the game scans? I think so, but I think there's also some I can't have yet. Because I'm not done with the Pirate Homeworld yet. But I don't know, game scans are harder to keep track of. I frequently swear I got all of them and then find out there's still like 20% left somehow. Despite the fact that I scan everything meticulously. I wonder if I could find out logbook. I'm missing 3 Federation types somehow. 1 from Brio, 2 Space Pirates, 3 Phaaze-Gone, 2 bosses. Bosses make sense, but the rest of these, like, what the frick happened? How are there so many Federation types I'm missing? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, these are just ones that I've actively read. I am also missing 2 Skytown datas and a Federation data? Where the heck are those? So no, Kaiju, I did not get all of the scans, apparently. There's some story beats missing from my scans, but oh well, sorry folks. I don't know how to go back and find them, because I don't know where they are. Energy shield is online and blocking access to the portal, powered by a nearby source. I remember this room. Terminals powering the energy shield covering the transportation portal. Ah. Grading is covering vent duct. Scans detect that the telluric alloy within the grating has weakened. It's crazy to me that it always drains so much faster than it powers it. I can take up like an entire energy tank powering it, but then restore like a third of one, taking the energy back out. Then again, if it's using the power, and it can run out of that power, I guess it makes sense. Primary warp system online, access to orbiting Leviathan granted. Enter the hologram to initiate warp. Maybe that's where my missing scans are. Think about how different the game would be if Samus crawled in the first game instead of Morphball, right? Fun fact, the reason they gave her the Morphball in the first place was because they didn't want to go through the effort of animating crawling animations in sprite work. I think there was also an outside source that inspired the idea of the Morphball, but I don't remember what that was. Transportation portal online. That's quite the transportation hologram. I love it, though. Beat me up, Scotty! Yeah, it wasn't feasible, yeah, something like that. We can finally scan a dang core. Target appears to be a portion of the Leviathan's core, invulnerable to all weaponry. Leviathan optical organ. Target appears to be sensitive to any type of weapon fire. Control terminal commands the Leviathan. Operate terminal to gain control of the Leviathan. So this is just like the pirate dropships. Just has a different eye structure. Hello, Poopy. Connection to the pirate homeworld has been established, but it still shows a Leviathan for some reason. Oh, windows outside. There's the pirate homeworld over there. Cool. Let's do this thing. Objective completed.
Samus, we have gained control of the Leviathan. Now we'll be able to open a wormhole and warp to Phaaze. It's time to end this. Once you rendezvous with the fleet, we'll head straight into the belly of the beast. I look forward to fighting alongside you again, Samus. Godspeed.
Oh, we can land on their ship again. One second. Alright, let's get out of here and hit the final stretch. It's crazy that this little bit is its own corner with it has its own tram station.
Take heed, Samus. Once you join the fleet.
Nice timing. Imagine if the only way to get to your office was by train. Like, not even the building, just the office itself, you had to take a train. The same RAM you bought 3 years ago for $239 is now $690. It went up in it tripled in price?
Samus. Once you join the fleet and the wormhole to Phaaze is opened, there is no turning back. Please be sure to prepare yourself. We wish you the best of luck.
There's a massive chip shortage, so PC parts skyrocketed. I knew there was one. I didn't know that was still happening. I thought the chip shortage was resolved like a year or two ago. Okay. I'm gonna go straight through that door, and yeah. You know what? If I beat this fast enough, maybe I will start a Prime Hunters stream. Maybe. I was planning to use the rest of my time tonight for other things. I imagine the pirates have their own morph ball-like object that they use for the turnstile. You'd think we'd see them use them at some point. It really makes me wonder how Prime 4 is going to be structured. It has been 18 years. There's every possibility the game will be a lot more realistic in how it's built. But who knows? We will find out in a week's time. A week and a half. We're so close! After how long we've been waiting, it better be good. Oh yeah, it better be good. I'm just glad we're getting it, though. If it sucks, they better make a better sequel. And not take 18 freaking years to do it. Alright, here we go, folks.
Sir, Samus's ship has joined the fleet.
Thank you, Ensign. Leviathan Command, you are clear to fire the portal beam. Once the wormhole is open, order all ships to enter.
Affirmative, Admiral. Message to all ships. Prepare for entry. Maintain battle formation tightly.
You hope it isn't killed like Dragon Age was. I'm gonna be really sad if Metroid gets killed. We've got too many cliffhangers to end on. Yeah, that's not your fault, Orange. The voice acting in this game is weirdly quiet. I want to join the fight! Where's... There it is. Come on, Samus, help him out. Blow up some pirate ships. Nope, she's just gonna fly straight to the planet. Not even blow up anything on the way. Look at this place all glowing. I know she has another job to do, but she can at least help out on the way. Here we are on Phaaze itself. This place is made of Phaaze-Gone. It's not good. Venting energy tanks. Due to critical levels of internal Phaaze-Gone corruption, the emergency vent override has been triggered by the PED suit. All acquired energy tanks have been vented to temporarily prevent total corruption. Hypermode weapons no longer require the extinguishing of an energy tank to use. You are now permanently in hypermode. Unfortunately, this vent override can no longer be used. Damage, as well as exposure to Phase's atmosphere, will continue to raise your Phaaze-Gone level. Your Phaaze-Gone level is shown as a yellow bar at the top of the HUD. If your Phaaze-Gone level fills completely, you will die. At least I can still scan things. Species identified, glow stem, bioluminescent plant life that contains high radiation radius. The pulsing spores of this fungus emit the scent of decay. No profile matches in databank. Massive tentacles grow from deep within the planet's surface. They appear semi-sentient. Look at these things. They are huge. Gunship no longer identifies you as Samus due to near-total corruption. Access to ship is not permitted. Crystallized Phaaze-Gone has hardened over time, but appears vulnerable to explosive blasts. Structure appears to be some sort of cocoon. Its outer membrane seems to be quite durable. There we go. Alright. Here we have a unique phase door. Low level energy shield. Neat. Hey, these things look a little familiar, don't they? I'm pretty sure this is the same model that we saw from those things in the second game. It's just been recolored. And maybe tweaked a little bit in terms of shape, because I think the ones in Prime 2 had knobbier ends. Black Phaaze-Gone crystals have hardened over time, vulnerable to heavy blasts. Cool. Oh, hello. That wasn't even a heavy blast that I hit it with. Burrow opening allows creatures to quickly exit their nest and attack. A strong blast could collapse it. Organic mass appears resistant to beam and missile attacks, but could probably be overloaded with energy. That was quite the fall. Target identified. Metroid egg, completely saturated with Phaaze-Gone. Faint life signs detected within. Wait, does this? Oh, these are the cocoon things. Phaaze-Gone tendrils will tangle around anything that gets too close, but can't grab smooth surfaces. Okay. Did I have to go morph ball mode to escape this? Ah! I see. Okay. Got it! I thought I had to break out of it before I moved into morph ball. Cool! Cluster of large crystals has grown through the cavern wall, vulnerable to explosive blasts. Yeah, I thought these things would slide off of my suit. It said smooth surfaces, not round surfaces. These things are big. Also, some of you might recognize the music of this place, if you can even call it music, to be the same music that came from this type of environment in the first game. I guess we've probably heard this music from the other seeds as well, but still. Small anti-Phaaze-Gone unit absorbs 25 units of Phaaze-Gone. So we have reverse HP now. Orange, are you sure you don't just need to turn your sound up, dude? Flesh-like bloom feeds energy into a Phaaze-Gone mass. Destroying all blooms may damage the ground. Yes, I'm aware of how the reverse HP works, Kaiju. Oh, I don't know how to remedy that, Orange. Phaaze-Gone Puffer absorbs Phaaze-Gone energy from nearby bioforms to power its own attacks. Is that what you're talking about, Kaiju? Let this thing absorb my energy and then blow it up before it hits me with it? This particular breed of puffer has been heavily mutated by exposure to Phaaze-Gone, giving it strange new abilities. As it flies, it searches the area for Phaaze-Gone energy to consume. The puffer will absorb this energy out of any nearby bioform and energize itself. The puffer will then use the energy to fire a powerful attack back at their target. This ability comes with a price. The Phaaze-Gone energy comprising their body is rather unstable and easily disrupted by any type of weapon fire. These things look jarringly like the HP things that I've been picking up. Did it! We have an ad break coming up in a minute. Is something behind me? There it is. I knew there was at least one more Metroid. Gotta head to bed. Alright, have a good night, Zelda Sheik. Be sure to finish this VOD when you get the chance. Apologies, I didn't start this sooner. This place is quite awkwardly structured. Well, that's something. Growths feed off of Phaaze-Gone lightning discharges, but will overload if too much energy is received. Phaaze-Gone mass has a hardened shell. Sustained by surrounding growths, destroying them may damage it. Tangleweed becomes agitated upon contact, retracts into ground if threatened. I doubt it, Kaiju, but you might be onto something. I found the hole. Please don't drop my favorite mug into it. Oh gosh. Dang it. Ad break has begun. Take a short break, everybody. That is incorrect, Kaiju. It is Metroid 1, all 3 Prime games, and maybe Prime Hunters and Federation Force. We're not actually sure where those 2 take place. Then, Samus Returns, Super, Fusion, and Dread. Hunters and Federation Force, as far as I'm aware, are the only ones where we're not sure where they are in the timeline. But the main Prime games all come directly after the first game and before the second. That's part of why there are so many Metroids all over the place, is because we haven't genocided them yet. My health is back to full. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was cool. Ma has been destroyed. Fleshy mass appears to be part of a much larger organism. Well, shoot. I wonder if I could have landed here and scanned it. Can I find another maw somewhere? Exposed membrane is a small section of a nest which contains hundreds of juvenile Metroids. Wow. Yeah, I can see them in there. Alright. No, they don't do anything to me, it seems. They're just annoying bugs right now. They might actually be giving me Phaaze-Gone, albeit at a very slow rate. Look at them all in there. What a nest. What happens if I pull out this visor? I didn't know you stepped away. Oh, because of the ad break, right? Do I need to repeat what the order of Metroid games is? Oh my gosh, get out of my face! Why are so many of you? Creature's optical organ is vulnerable to shots, but is being protected by thick plating. Plating protects antenna. Only when the plating is open will the antenna be vulnerable. Oh. Okay. I was thinking I needed a seeker missile, but I can't do that there, apparently. Can you stop dodging? What the heck? What was that? Little speedster Metroid. Anyway, the order of the games. I will preface by saying we don't know where Prime Hunters and Federation Force take place. But aside from those two, it's Metroid 1, all 3 Prime games, then 2, 3, 4, and 5. Burrow opening is made of hardened Phaaze-Gone and is too strong to be collapsed. These things somehow managed to go hyper mode despite being made of Phaaze-Gone. Which sounds strange, but like, hyper mode is usually an enhancement from Phaaze-Gone. So if they're made of Phaaze-Gone, how are they not constantly in hyper mode? There we are. Anyway, Kaiju, did you get all that? I was also explaining that's why the order of events is why there are so many Metroids in the Prime games, is because we haven't committed Metroid genocide yet. Bioform species unknown. Mouth interior appears vulnerable. Damage it to loosen its grip. I swear I've seen this thing before. It probably just looks a lot like those toads from the first game. A Phaaze-Gone milkshake and a Space Pirate thick shake? Which one would you drink? I don't think I would drink either one of those. Those sound terrible. What even is a Space Pirate thick shake? Is it made from Space Pirate thighs? Ground up in a blender? Technically actually a smoothie rather than a shake? Hardened Phaaze-Gone is covering an opening. An explosive blast may be able to shatter it. Or just a lot of rapid-fire shots. Man, somehow Samus is finding her way to the core of this place. Sending Samus on foot to take out the planet Phaaze is crazy in hindsight. Aren't there a bunch of Metroids in Dread? No! In fact, I don't think there were any Metroids in Dread other than yourself. Spoilers. Serpentine organ serves as a Leviathan womb. Tissue on the sides looks like it could be torn off. There are a bunch of X in Dread, though. That might be what you're thinking of, Kaiju. Couldn't beat Dread? I played all the way through it if you want to go watch. These husks are identical to the bioform you encountered within the crater on Talon 4. The chase scenes raised my heart rate too much, wasn't safe to play it. Isn't that the end of the game? Like, literally the end game chase? You do a short chase, and then you get to your ship and you're good? You're in the middle of a dread run right now? You have played it before, though, right, Saya? Seal is covering a lower chamber. Phaaze-Gone is emanating from below. A strong explosion could damage it. What is this again? Oh, this is a Leviathan womb. Okay. I didn't register what that meant. So that's a little baby Leviathan floating around inside this thing. Excuse me! Getting really tired of these Metroids latching onto my face for no reason. I can't feed you. Am I even hitting this thing? I think I am. It's glowing red. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Oh, yeah, you couldn't handle the Emmys. Okay. I actually forgot about the Emmys for a second, which is a shame because they're supposed to be the best part of the game. Did I kill the thing? I'm gonna guess there's a second womb. Oh, this area hurts me somehow. That's interesting. I could use some more puffers right about now. I don't think the missiles are working on that thing. What's the point in having Phaaze-Gone missiles if I can't damage anything other than walls with them? Oh, wait, I see. It's floating between the two sides. That thing just went right into the wall. Made me waste my shots. This is an oddly stubborn fetus. Less of a boss fight and more just annoying. I think I saw my gun smoking. I want to see that again. There we go. Yep, still smoking, but there's no change to the animation. Beautiful. Give Gygas a run for its money. Hello, Nemesis. Ugliest arm cannon ever. What? Couldn't move right for a second there. Dark Samus, Phaaze-Gone energy-based entity, disrupted by hyper mode attacks. Hello, Echo Fighter. Target is composed of pure Phaaze-Gone energy and is highly unstable. Scans indicate that hyper mode attacks are capable of disrupting her, likely a result of hyper mode being energized by Samus's body. Dark Samus is capable of generating echoes of herself to aid her in battle. These units will be used as increased firepower and act as distractions while she replenishes her energy. They should be destroyed immediately. She is capable of absorbing energy from Phaaze to replenish her own. And here we get the updated model of Dark Samus. Looks very cool, I gotta be honest. I really, really like it. I just wish the arm cannon didn't look so strange. It looks more like a hacked up stump. I don't like it. Well, that was perfectly timed. Woo! Look at her HP going down like crazy! Probably a result of me accidentally playing in easy mode. Dark Samus is absorbing energy from Phaaze itself to replenish her own. Okay, she just deflects missiles. Seems like she's actually taking less damage than she was before. Yeah, cool, you can do a side cartwheel. Bit weird that they bothered to slow-mo on that. Dark Echo! I like the glitchy X-rays on the sides, those are neat. Facsimile created by Dark Samus is susceptible to hyper mode attacks. Echo is dead. A lot of good it did you, Dark Samus. Which one's the Echo? So that's an Echo, and that one is an Echo. And now I'm losing track again. Nope, she absorbed it. Never mind. You'd think my explosion could interrupt that process somehow. Wow, that one just kind of fell out of her. Wait, can I break these? I can break these. Alright, didn't know that. Alright, nearly done. Like 2 more hits left, maybe 1. Yeah, my friend was blowing me up on Discord again. You say she cheats, but kinda did really good there. Game's not over yet, Saya, but we're right at the end of it now. Dark Samus repulsed. I forgot about this part, but now I remember it to some degree. 'Cause, 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 'cause Aurora Unit 313. Hatch on its head protects core. Damage core to sever cables. Ooh, this is a nice shade of blue we got on the background this time. Aurora 313 has somehow been fused with the bioessence of Dark Samus. While combat shields protect most of the unit, a weak spot has been detected at the cable junction. Damaging the unit's core will expose this point, but the core itself is protected by an armored hatch. Tentacle ports can be damaged to initiate stunning cerebral feedback pulses within the target. While incapacitated, the hatch will be unprotected and able to be pulled open. This unit has been heavily mutated by Phaaze-Gone exposure. It appears to be symbiotically connected to the planet Phaaze as well. Give me a second. Okay, it turns out I didn't have that channel muted like I thought I did, or at least not notification settings. So yeah, check out this thing. Got a big creepy spine mount. Let me refresh what that said in my mind. I kind of zoned out half of it while I was reading it. This is the one taken from Valhalla. Yes, it was. The one with the creepy Darth Vader voice. At the cable junction. Got it. There we go. It's got an evil laugh! Some offshoot of Mother Brain? It was probably inspired by Mother Brain, but I doubt it's an offshoot. The Aurora units were specifically designed by the Federation. It's just that this one got captured by Phaaze and corrupted. Are these Dark Samus clones? Why is this morph ball purple? Where'd the purple come from? Why you got the tentacles, dude? You're not intimidating me with them. Aurora unit has been temporarily stunned. Hatch on its head can be pulled open. I'm dealing so much damage to this thing. Daddy Brain or Uncle Brain, probably the weird uncle given it's corrupted. It is absolutely Uncle Brain because the Mother Brain was made by the Chozo and the Aurora units were made by the Galactic Federation. Mother Brain may have been the inspiration, or it may be entirely unrelated and they just happen to be similar technologies. That reminds me, I do still need to get around to making my other lore videos. One of these days I'll get around to it, folks. I still have the scripts. Maybe I'll finish it all when I'm done with all of these live streams. Maybe I'll take a break for a while, do one live stream a week, and focus on my lore videos after that until they're all done. What was that little eyeball thing sticking out? What are you doing there, Aurora? Gotta say though, as far as brain monsters go, this one's cool. What happens if I hit that thing? Ooh, I got 2 of them right out the gate. Beautiful. Mother Brain was pretty cool when she first released. She's still pretty cool. Mother Brain's great. Alright, this might be it. Oh, nope. Phase 2. Or Phase 3 if you count Dark Samus as Phase 1. Aurora Unit 313, severed cable is exposed to weak point that is vulnerable to attack. Oh yeah, I forgot it does this weird beetle flight thing. This music's perfect for weird aliens like this. Oh! Oh, it's taking lessons from Gore now. Whoa! Dolphin did not like that. Oh, come on. Hey, I hit it! It's a Beyblade. Yeah, it went Beyblade mode, didn't it? Metroid was a super dark game and completely out of left field for the NES, right? There are actually quite a lot of dark games for the NES. And missiles are finally useful, yeah. Ow, Samus, why'd you lose the lock-on? Oh, I saw it doing things and I thought this came out of its head. I love how it looks like it's just cleaning the floor. Like somehow the brain is a neat freak. Hey! I knew that would work. You know what else is a super dark game but feels like it's not? Mario? Oh, Chrono Trigger. I don't know, I feel like Chrono Trigger does feel like a dark game, considering the fact that all of time and space is going to break down. Well, that looked painful and gross. Hey look, we're cured! Completely! The suit's orange again! Orange and gray, and kinda drab, but still. She is, theoretically, finally dead. And everything powered by Phaaze-Gone is dying.
Sir, we have confirmed unstable energy spikes in multiple locations on the planet. It's a chain reaction. It's accelerating. The planet's going to explode.
Order the fleet to disengage and prepare to retreat. Activate the Leviathan's warp field. Get us out of here.
Escape time indeed! I mean, we did have a Metroid game without an escape timer. Metroid 2.
Damage reports coming in. We've lost 37% of the fleet. Half of the surviving ships are reporting heavy casualties.
Sir, we've confirmed the wormhole has disappeared. All the Leviathans are gone. The crisis is over.
What about Samus?
Negative, sir. No contact.
Oh, I guess there isn't an escape sequence this time. Could have sworn there was one. Somehow her suit's back to normal.
Sir, we're receiving a transmission from Samus's ship.
She has a mission complete button. That's crazy. I could have sworn there was an escape from Phase timer. But I guess not. Cool that Samus went back to Elysia, a place that her people built. She reminisces on the other bounty hunters that were lost. Her Chozo people, Kaiju. Her human people have not made an appearance in the games. The music's oddly quiet here as well. I've been streaming for an hour and a half exactly at the moment. That's interesting timing. Dedicated to Mark High Hutchinson? What happened to Mark? And that was Metroid Prime 3, the final Prime game until Prime 4 comes out, not counting Prime Hunters. Because we, again, don't know where Prime Hunters is in the timeline. It's just kind of its own little thing. He got eaten by a Metroid. Yeah, that's the end of Prime 3, but that is not quite the end of this stream. You see, there's something that should be at the end of the credits, since I got all of the items. But hey, it's been fun, everybody. Look at the Phaaze-Gone tendrils slowly sneaking in from the sides. Very cool.
With the death of the planet Phaaze, Samus Aran's arduous fight against Phaaze-Gone has ended. However, in the vast regions of space, this victory is just a twinkle of a star, spreading the light of hope through the darkness.
I wasn't expecting sudden voiceover stuff. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Is the background getting more corrupted too? I think it is. Cool! Glad to hear it, Orange. Yeah, that background is definitely getting more corrupted. I wonder what the rest of Metroid would have been like if they actually had the whole galaxy get taken over by Phaaze-Gone. That'd be really interesting to have a spin-off game in an alternate universe where the Phaaze-Gone won. Samus and Dark Samus become best buds. And then the games become all about protecting the miracle that is Phaaze-Gone. Oh, and the Phaaze-Gone's gone. That was a little mesmerizing, though, I gotta say. Alright, we get one more post-credit scene. "18 years ago, this scene teased me, and I have waited ever since to see the resolution." Hello, Silex. What timing? He is not a flying beetle, that was his ship. His ship is actually kind of shaped like a large X or Y. I don't like how it looks in this game. I like the Prime Hunter's version of his ship more. But yeah, that was the ship belonging to Silex, mysteriously stalking Samus's ship. We got that secret ending 18 years ago! And we're finally getting some resolution to it in a week and a half. Beat it on normal difficulty. Yes, I did. Total time is at 15 hours. Yes, I will save. Why not? Yep, 18 years. As I was saying earlier, it is impossible for someone to have experienced both game releases in their childhood. Because Prime 4 is coming out 18 years after Prime 3 did. So anyone born in the year that Prime 3 released is an adult by the time Prime 4 released. Yes, Kaiju, you know people younger than this game. I'm 30 now, I was a kid when I bought Prime 3. Right? I was in high school when Prime 3 released. Well, actually, you're only a year younger than me. So maybe it released when I was toward the end of my middle school years? Probably? I think I was just getting into high... No, yeah, it was, I was in, like, 8th grade when it released. I forgot you're older than me, Orange. Alright, that was Metroid Prime 3, everybody. I am still debating if I want to start up Prime Hunters tonight. If I do, we'll probably take like a half-hour break or something before I do. But, and then I'll send out announcements if I decide to start that. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You may find my YouTube and Discord in my Twitch profile for past content and communication. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you may find my Twitch at the WinterPrince52 for the live streaming. Tomorrow, I'm currently planning to do a Thanksgiving stream with Nerdy Neo. It'll be Overcooked 2. There will probably be 1 or 2 others joining us. It's sure to be a fun time. And then... coming up soon, depending on how things go, Metroid Prime Hunters and or Prime 4. Thanks again, everyone. I love you all. I'll see you next mission. Good night.